As previously reported, Christina El Moussa has a new man. But just who is he? What does he have planned? And what information has surfaced about his shady past? These are the questions loyal fans of the HGTV star want answered, and these are the questions we aim to answer below. First, the new man's full name is Doug Spedding Jr. He was friendly with El Moussa over a decade ago, long before she met eventual husband Tarek, with certain reports claiming he and Christina dated for a brief period of time. Along these lines, a few insiders have mentioned that Tarek is very jealous of his estranged wife's new romance. Partly because he'd be jealous of any man sticking it to the mother of his kids. But partly because he's familiar with Doug from back in the day as well. According to Radar Online, meanwhile, Spedding Jr. works as an auto dealer, and he was sued for a number of alleged bad business practices dating back to at least 2008. This information is based on Orange County, California court documents. These records indicate that a small claims suit was filed against Spedding for $3,482.02 in January of 2008 after he refused to sign the forms necessary for a customer to be able to register the vehicle under their name. The case was dismissed just a few weeks later. From there, Spedding was sued in October of 2008 for $5,970.20 after an employee claimed that he failed to pay her for the month of April 2008. To be fair, this case was also dismissed. Spedding, who was also arrested for meth possession at one point, was listed in a 2008 fraud lawsuit against his business by a couple that claimed this dealership deceived them into purchasing a more expensive vehicle than what they had originally bought. We're not really clear on what this means or how that's possible. But the general point here is that Spedding has a spotted history of some ethically questionable stuff. What about his future, though? A new Life and Style article is titled "Christina Wants to Marry Her New Man Despite His Past," and it hints that an engagement may be on the way. An anonymous source says El Moussa and Spedding are moving in together and that Christina isn't aware of all the controversy surrounding this new squeeze. If Christina thought she was getting out of a bad situation by divorcing her estranged husband and co-star, Tarek El Moussa, she may not understand the controversy surrounding Doug and his numerous run-ins with the law, writes the magazine. It goes on to speculate that El Moussa was never aware of the full history of Spedding's supposed wrongdoings, despite first meeting more than a decade ago. If he did, Christina might have run the other way, the insider says. Christina, of course, isn't still working with Tarek on new episodes of Flip or Flop. She's still married to him as well. So she has a long way to go before she exchanges vows with another man, whether that man has a sordid history or a perfect history. As for Tarek, well, he isn't thinking about marriage right now. Just about what couples typically do on their wedding night.